Hello dear students, welcome in our video lecture of some basic concepts of chemistry. In our previous video we have discussed about molarity, the definition, formula and one or two examples we have seen in our previous video. In this video we are discussing about molarity. मोलारिटी एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जिसके बारे में हम लोगों को डीप में स्टडी करना जरूरी है. सो डेफिनेशन हम लोग सीख चुके हैं. नाउ इन दिस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न सम एक्स्ट्रा points about molarity. Suppose, first of all, let us write the formula of molarity. Molarity is equal to 1000 multiplied by mass of solute in gram upon molecular mass multiplied by volume of solution in milliliter. So this was the formula of molarity which we have already discussed in our previous video. Okay, now suppose if I write the question, find molarity of 100 ml water. Suppose this is the question. We are asked to find the molarity of 100 ml water. First of all, we know that density, the formula of density is mass or volume, and we know that for water density is equal to 1. Density of water is 1. Therefore, it means the mass and volume of water are having the same value. Therefore, its density is 1. So, if somebody says 100 ml water, and as the density of water is 1, we can say that 100 ml water is equal to 100 gram water. That means volume of water is equal to mass of water because its density is 1. This can be applied in case of water only because its density is 1. As far as other compounds are concerned, their density is not equal to 1. So their mass will not be equal to their volume. But in case of water, it is volume is equal to its mass. Suppose somebody says 500 ml water, then it means it is 500 gram of water. You have to remember this. For water, volume is equal to mass. Volume if in ml, then mass will be in gram. But if somebody says 2 liter water, that means it is 2 but kilogram. 2 liter water can be equal to 2 kilogram water. Again, I am saying this can be applied only in case of water. If you say 2 liter petrol, then it will not be equal to 2 kilogram petrol because the density of petrol is not 1. This can be applied only in those cases for which density is 1. That means mass is equal to volume. तो ये आपको याद रखना है. वाटर के लिए मास इज इक्वल टू इट्स वॉल्यूम. अगर 50 ml वाटर कहा गया हो तो आपको समझना है कि 50 ग्राम वाटर है. तो वाटर के केस में आप लोग मास और वॉल्यूम को सेम ले सकते हैं. अदरवाइज दूसरे कंपाउंड के बारे में इस तरह से नहीं लिया जा सकता. तो पहले ये आप लिख लीजिए, फिर हम वाटर की मोलारिटी फाइंड आउट करेंगे. चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Here 100 ml water is given and molarity is asked. So we know that to find out molarity, this much data are required. Mass of solute. Now here we have pure water only. So if we have 100 ml water and somebody says which is the solute in this compound, so answer will be water. It is a home. Suppose there is a home which is having only one room, nothing else. That means the same room can be called kitchen, the same room can be called drawing room, same room can be called dining room, and that same room can be called bedroom also. because there is only one room in that home. So if we have only 100 ml water, we can say that here solute is water and its amount is 100 ml. Solvent is also water and its amount is again 100 ml. And solution is also water and its amount is 100 ml. So if we have water, then you can consider it solute, solvent as well as solution. So let us make the list of the given data. Here mass of solute, that is, here mass is not given, volume is given 100 ml. So 100 ml, but for water volume is equal to mass, so we can write 100 gram. Now molecular mass of water, and we know very well it is 18 gram per mole. And volume of solution, so here 100 ml water is given, and as I told you that if we have pure water, then you can consider it as solute, solvent as well as solution. So the volume of solution is also 100 ml, and we are asked to find molarity. Okay, now let us put all these values in this formula. So 1000 multiplied by mass of solute, that is 100 gram, upon molecular mass of water, that is 18, and volume of solution, that is 100. So these 100 will be cancelled. So ultimately we will have 1000 divided by 18. If you divide this, then you will get 55.55. Here 5555 will be there. So you can consider it 55.56 also. And as this is the molarity, so its unit will be molar. So this is the answer of molarity of 100 ml water. So molarity of 100 ml water is 55.55 molar. First of all, just write down this question, then we will learn one more question about the molarity of water, but we will change this figure and we will check the answer, how much will be the molarity of water in other cases. So just write down, pause the video and write down this question. Okay. Now let us change the value of amount of water. Suppose if I write 300 ml of water and we are asked to find its molarity, then what will happen? So let us make a list. Mass of solute, it is 300 ml, that is water, and in case of water 300 ml means 300 gram. Okay, molecular mass will be same because it is water, and volume of solution is again 300 ml. And what will be its molarity? So let us put all these values in this formula. 1000 multiplied by mass of solute, here it is 300, divided by molecular mass 18, multiplied by volume of solution, again 300. These 300 will be cancelled. So ultimately it is 1000 divided by 18, and as it is 1000 divided by 18, answer will be same, 55.55. So there is an interesting thing you can conclude. If you have any amount of water, in all cases the ultimate answer will be 55.55 molar. That means molarity of water will always have a constant value, that is 55.55 molar. Now you have to remember this value because this is a kind of constant. But one more thing, when you say molarity of any solution, then you have to indicate the temperature at which the value of molarity is this. So at 25 degrees Celsius temperature, that is 298 Kelvin. Now you can easily convert the Celsius into Kelvin by adding 273 into the value of Celsius. So 25 degrees Celsius means 298 Kelvin. At 298 Kelvin, the molarity of water is always 55.55, whether you take any amount of water. And one more thing, why I said you have to define temperature, the reason is in the formula of molarity, that is volume of solution present in our formula at denominator. And you know very well volume increases with increased temperature and volume will decrease when temperature decreases. So if temperature is altered, the value of this volume will also be altered, and if this value is changed, then obviously value of molarity will also be changed. So if temperature rises, volume increases, and volume is at denominator, that means if the value of denominator increases, value of molarity will decrease. That means with increasing temperature, value of molarity always decreases. So you have to write one note also. The note is molarity depends upon temperature, and with increasing temperature, the value of molarity decreases. With increasing temperature, the value of molarity decreases. So this is very important, right? Molarity depends upon temperature. Temperature increases, molarity decreases, and temperature decreases, then molarity will increase. Okay, just write down this question also, and now take this in your mind that molarity of water at particular temperature will always have a constant value whether you take any amount of water. Okay, just write down this. Okay, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. One more modification about molarity. Suppose we have two different solutions. In a container, we have 2 liter and 2 molar HCl solution. In another container, we have 1 liter and 2 molar HCl solution. Now, if somebody says, if we mix both these solutions in a bigger container, then it is clear that the total volume of our mixture will be 2 liter plus 1 liter. 2 liter plus 1 liter, that means 3 liter. This will be our total volume. But what will be the molarity of that mixture? So, molarity for one solution is 2 molar and the other solution is 2 molar. So, it will not be equal to 4 molar. It is not as easy as that. You cannot add molarity of the solution which are mixed together. So, there is a formula to find out the molarity of a mixture. And that formula is, suppose 2 solutions having molarity and volume respectively are M1 and V1 and M2 and V. The molarity of one solution is M1 and its volume is V1. Molarity of other solution is M2 and its volume is V2. And if we mix them together, then the volume of mixture will be V, that is equal to V1 plus V2, and molarity of mixture will be M. So to find out the molarity of that mixture, the formula will be M1 V1 plus M2 V2 is equal to MV. This is the formula. We have mixed 2 different solutions, so the formula is M1 V1 plus M2 V2 is equal to MV. Here M is molarity of mixture and V is the volume of that mixture. So if you want to find molarity, then formula will be M is equal to M1V1 plus M2V2 upon V. This is the formula with the help of which you can find out the molarity of any mixture which contains two or more different solutions mixed together. Suppose three solutions are mixed, then formula will be M1V1 plus M2V2 plus M3V3 divided by V, and in that case V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So this is the formula with the help of which we can find out the molarity of this kind of mixture of two different solutions. तो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने बताया कि वॉल्यूम तो ऐड होगा लेकिन मोलारिटी टोटल ऐड नहीं होगी, वो कोई डिफरेंट वैल्यू देगी। तो इसकी मोलारिटी इस फॉर्मूला की मदद से हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। आप पहले ये लिख लीजिए, फिर इसका उपयोग करके हम यही क्वेश्चन को सोल्व करेंगे और इस मिक्सचर की मोलारिटी फाइंड आउट करेंगे। ओके, चलिए इसे मिटा देते हैं और इसकी मोलारिटी हम लोग ढूंढेंगे। So this is the question. A solution of HCl having volume of 2 liter and molarity of 2 molar is mixed with another solution of HCl having volume of 1 liter and molarity of 2 molar. If they are mixed together, then what will be the molarity of that mixture? That is the question. But question is not written in front of you, it is drawn in front of you. Okay. Now let us make a list of given data. So this will be the volume. Suppose this is our first solution and this is our second solution. So you can call it M1 is equal to 2 molar and V1 is equal to 2 liter. For second solution, M2 is equal to 2 molar and V2 is equal to 1 liter. Now total volume is V1 plus V2, that is 2 plus 1, that is 3 liter. And total molarity which we are going to find. So we have the formula M is equal to M1V1 plus M2V2 upon V. Now let us put all these values. M1 that is 2, V1 that is also 2 plus M2 that is 2 and V2 that is 1 upon total 3. So 2 into 2, that means 4. 2 2s are 4 plus 2 1s are 2 divided by 3. So 4 plus 2, that is 6 divided by 3. That means 6 divided by 3 means 2. So molarity of this solution, this mixture will be 2 molar. So this is the method to find out the molarity of a mixture. अब इस तरह के भी कई क्वेश्चंस हम लोगों को सोल्व करने होंगे। इस वीडियो में हम लोग यहीं तक रुक जाते हैं और एक और वीडियो बनाएंगे मोलारिटी पार्ट 3, जिसमें कि हम लोग मिक्सचर की मोलारिटी किस तरह से फाइंड आउट की जाती है उसके बारे में कुछ न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम्स देखेंगे। वीडियो आपको पसंद आए तो इसे लाइक जरूर करें और अपने फ्रेंड्स के बीच से शेयर भी करें। एंड इफ यू आर न्यू टू दिस चैनल, देन सब्सक्राइब अवर चैनल एंड प्रेस द बेल आइकन एज वेल। ओके देन, हैव अ नाइस डे।